If you're seeing this video, you're obviously on the lucky girl syndrome side of TikTok, and I have a story to share. There are so many different schools of belief around manifestation that are flooding TikTok, so it can be really hard to find one that actually works for you and is easy to do. Trust me when I say I have tried so many different approaches to manifestation, and a lot of them are absolute flops. Less than 24 hours after starting to apply this lucky girl mindset, a big dose of luck came my way that had me absolutely shook. So we were rug shopping and we fell in love with this enormous rug that was $400 at Home Goods. We were like, okay, we love the rug, we're not in love with the price, we feel like we could do better, and I was like, I feel like something good is gonna happen here. As one of the employees was taking the ginormous rug off of the rug hanger, he noticed that there was a huge slice across the edge of the rug, which conveniently we knew we were gonna hide underneath the couch so nobody would see it, but this was enough to get the manager to knock the price down all the way to $150. The craziest part about this is the manager of the store literally said they do not offer big markdowns because the store prices are already so low at Home Goods, but he still offered to give us the price of $150 without even having to bargain with him, without having to negotiate. He just gifted it to us. You might be thinking to yourself, it's just a rug, what's the big deal? But for me, less than 24 hours into practicing this lucky girl mindset, I was like, this is day one of using this. I can't even imagine what I'm gonna get down the line. So start living like you're the luckiest girl in the world and everything works out for you, and I promise it will.
I have the lucky girl syndrome, and I saw another creator talking about this, and I'll tag her below, but I want to talk about why the lucky girl syndrome works, and it's actually quite simple. The energy that you are putting out is the energy that you are going to receive, and anyone can have the lucky girl syndrome. You're going to need to be delusional, and you're going to need to convince yourself over and over again that you are the luckiest girl in the world. I'm not joking when I say you will create your dream life doing this. You need to tell yourself that everything comes to you with ease, that you're always in the right place, and that you always get what you desire.
Okay, you know those videos that have been going around on TikTok about lucky girl syndrome? That is me. And let me tell you that doesn't make me special. Like, you can be that lucky person too, and I'm gonna teach you how. I literally just yesterday booked a flight and it was $0 because I'm a lucky girl. I'm gonna teach you how. This is like nothing physical that you need to do to attain this perspective in life. You need to just start walking around believing that good things happen to you all the time. And the problem is, so many people, they start to do that. They start to believe that they're lucky. They start to believe that good things, but then they kind of stop because they look for physical manifestations. They look for physical evidence of that happening. But the key is you have to believe in the unseen. And if you can believe in the unseen, if you can believe that you are the luckiest mofo in the world, that good things always happening to you, that the universe has your back, damn, the universe, it's gonna surprise you with a lot of magic. And that is the key, is you have to believe in the unseen luck.
Only do this if you truly want to be blessed in 2023, the utmost luckiness you've ever experienced. You guys, we need to talk about it. The lucky girl syndrome. It's trending all over TikTok. Please tag the creator who coined the term. What is the lucky girl syndrome, and why is it changing people's lives overnight? Lucky girl syndrome is essentially where you just believe that you're the luckiest person ever and you become it. And the reason this works is because we're using the law of assumption, which is that which you believe to be true becomes your reality. This is obviously what I teach all over my page. Our mental conversations create our reality. Our inner dialogue becomes our autobiography. I can in fact confirm that the lucky girl syndrome works. One of my favorite ways to start using the lucky girl syndrome today, by waking up every morning and saying one of my favorite affirmations, it is always working out for me. And another one of my favorite affirmations to utilize the lucky girl syndrome today, it's actually an affirmation from my book called From Within, which you can get on Amazon if you want. And it's, this universe is rigged in my favor. I can confirm this shit works. Because my clients who are doing the workshop, which you can grab at the top of my page, start doing the law of assumption, believing that they are the luckiest person, the most attractive person, that shit just gets handed to them. It absolutely does. I've seen the most wild success stories with this, so give it a go and let me know.
I am a born working class girl with zero talent, and I have just watched a TikTok that explains fully how I have gotten this far in my life. My whole life, things have happened that I cannot explain. Like, I'll say things and they will happen. Like, I'll be like, oh, wouldn't it be great if when we go to Ariana Grande, we get Golden Circle? And it will happen. Like, I've been at the back just watching, bopping along, and someone comes up to me and gives me a wristband for Golden Circle. I have literally even said, wouldn't it be great to have X amount of money? And it has appeared. And it's not just me that notices this. Like, people in my life actually say to me, like, you are so lucky. You say things and they just happen. I've always considered myself lucky. Even when I was very, very small, I remember thinking, oh my God, I'm so lucky to be born in the UK. I'm so happy to live in this family and be born into this family with all of my toys and my nice mum and dad. I've literally grown up saying, oh my God, I'm so lucky, and people telling me how lucky I am. And then I watched this TikTok and it's about lucky girl syndrome. So lucky girl syndrome is where you say repeatedly, like every day, I am so lucky, things always work out for me. And then they will actually fully start working out for you and you will become lucky. And some might say this is a placebo effect, but for one, I don't think that's a bad thing because you're always in a posy mindset. But two, how do you explain the fact that I got this far in life with zero talent? And also, how do you explain the fact that I just won a lottery draw again?
Listen, I don't know who needs to hear this, but I saw this TikTok the other day of these two girls sitting in their car eating Chinese noodles, and I don't know what their names were, and I don't know. But they were basically saying that this girl that they know would always say, I'm so lucky, everything works out for me. So they started doing it, and everything started going their way. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try it. New year, let's be positive. I am so lucky, everything goes my way. Started that yesterday. Posted a TikTok last night, didn't think anything of it, didn't check my phone. Didn't get on the app. I don't have like notifications on. Go to the gym this morning. Get on TikTok because I'm bored on the treadmill, and I look and it has over 1 million views. It has over 1 million views about me going to Vegas with my friends. Then immediately after, my friend Austin was like, I'm in. Like, I'm like, let's go to Vegas. So now I have my friends in to go on this crazy trip to Vegas. Ha! Anyway, so then I just go and get my nails done, right? And I sit down, and the lady next to me, I'm like, I know her. That's one of my kids at my work's moms. Talking to her, whatever. She leaves. Ended up paying for my nails. She paid for my nails and tipped the lady. I am so lucky. Everything works out for me. All right, we all gotta start doing it. I am so lucky. I love you girls that told me to do this.
I swear the creepiest stuff has been happening to me, and it's why I stand by the lucky girl syndrome. So if you're like me, you've seen the lucky girl syndrome TikToks all over your For You page. Well, recently, like the past few months, this has been happening a few occasions. Like I'll be thinking about something and then it ends up happening. Like for example, yesterday, I was driving to my doctor's appointment and I remember thinking in my head, like, wow, I've been driving for 7 years and I've never gotten pulled over. Like, I'm so lucky. And then I'm not even kidding you, 5 minutes later, I get pulled over, but he left me off with a warning. And I learned my lesson. I was humbled. I will not be speeding anymore. And then even last night before going to bed, I posted a TikTok about my chocolate croissant and how much I loved it. And I went to bed, it had like 2,000 views, if that. And I remember in a dream I had, I was like, in the dream, the chocolate croissant video went viral. I wake up this morning, it has over 100K views. It's the creepiest thing, law of assumption, I swear.
You're gonna listen to what I'm about to say because this is gonna change your fucking life. Ever since I started to do this, shit started flying at my face. I genuinely consider myself one of the luckiest people I know. Like, I get the most insane opportunities thrown at me out of nowhere. There's literally no better way to explain it than like, it feels like the odds are completely in my favor. I've thought about this and talked about it with friends before and like asked myself, like, I wonder why this shit always happens to me. I'm not exactly sure at what point this started for me, but ever since I can remember, I have always made it a point to tell everyone I am so lucky. I just always expect great things to happen to me, and so they do. And I know there's gonna be someone in the comments who's like, well, that just opens more room for disappointment, because if something doesn't go your way, then like you're gonna be disappointed. Well, no, because nothing ever doesn't go my way. And like if it doesn't go the exact way that I wanted to go, then something better comes up after it. And the thing is, it wasn't until I genuinely believed that great things just happened to me out of nowhere that things literally started flying at my face. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm constantly, and my friends can vouch for that because they've heard me say this, I'm constantly saying great things are always happening to me unexpectedly. I say this like on a regular basis. I'm like, oh my God, great things are always happening to me unexpectedly. And I believe it when I say it. So I think that also plays a huge role. Being quite honest, I don't even think the phrase nothing ever works out for me has ever come out of my mouth. And I wouldn't even call this like toxic positivity, because I genuinely believe that like the best things just happen to me. No one that I hate more than those people who are like, yeah, but I'm a realist. Like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, cool, that's probably why your life is literally going like shit. So trust me when I say this, try being delusional for a month and tell me if your life doesn't change.
but they were basically saying that this girl that they know would always say, I'm so lucky, everything works out for me. So they started doing it.
I literally got on TikTok this morning to make this video because this is serious. This literally works. I also saw another girl say that you should say these affirmations right when you wake up before you pick up your phone because your brain is still in theta state, and that is when it is the most impressionable to like imprint things on your subconscious. And it was crazy because I watched it and I was like, how am I even gonna remember to do that like when I first wake up? But this morning, my brain literally did it. And I was like, I am so lucky, I am so wealthy, everything works out for me. Like, I am the luckiest person I know. And literally within an hour, I got a message from this company that I was just saying that I wanted to work with like 2 days ago. On New Year's Day, someone offered to buy my snacks when I was like in the concession line. And then I have this whole thing that I made up about candy. When I get a pack of Mentos, if the first one is pink, then that's a sign of good luck. I pulled out 6 pink Mentos in a row. I've never had this happen before in my life. Like, that is the pinnacle of good luck indications. Anyways, try this. I swear it's gonna work.
Okay, so how do you get lucky girl syndrome? First, realize this is going to be a practice and like a game to play with your mind. Lucky girl syndrome is a way to justify to your brain why everything you want always works out in your favor because you have this syndrome. You can't help it. It's lucky girl syndrome. You caught it, you have it. This is not just woo-woo shit. This is a mindset tool to bring awareness to and catch how often you're telling yourself the opposite thing, that things are not going to work out, that things never work out for you, that you have to hustle and work hard and they still may not even work out. As a business owner, as a woman who's building her self-worth, think about what that does to us when our natural self-talk is to tell ourselves, even when we really want something, we really want a successful business, we really want to increase our sales, we really want to heal, we really want to get into a relationship, but oh, it's not going to work out for me. How is that affecting what actually happens? You've discouraged yourself before you've even gotten started, before you've even given yourself a chance. So lucky girl syndrome is simply a mindset game to do the opposite and see what happens when you really want something and you expect it to happen and how that changes the outcome, but maybe even more importantly, changes how you feel every day. Mentally, physically, emotionally, how much more fun your life is, how much more excited you are to get up and live your life. And then how that impacts how you show up for your business, for your relationships, for your health. I'm starting a free challenge to kickstart all of us into practicing and integrating and having lucky girl syndrome. So comment lucky girl to join.